just got a new cargo ship called the Railen. So in this video, I want to see how it feels to trade with it. I'm going to buy some cargo and go sell it. I'll also show you how I find my routes. So let's go see. Currently, I'm starting off at Nyx Gateway in Stanton. I've got about 2.9 million. So not a crazy amount to spend. We need to fill up about 640 SCUs. So let's go see what we can buy. To plan my trade route, I usually like to use SC trade tools. All that you need to do is go here to trade routes, put in your ship name, the amount you're willing to invest. You can play with some settings here on the side, but currently it's fine. First, let's get an overview here. You can see here it gives you a bunch of trade routes, but notice they are in yellow. So this means that they might not have enough stock. If we look at the first one here, you can see I'm at Nyx Gateway. I can buy 10. I'm pretty sure they won't have all the stock, but I can use alternative commodities to fill up as well and deliver to Port Tressler. Let's go see if we can fill up and if we need to supplement with these other commodities. To buy the cargo, we need to go to the Galleria here. Here we go. Here's the Galleria. And here is the admin's office where we can buy the commodities. I'm just going to say use. First, we want to take a look at 10. Here is 10. I'm going to go 32 SCUs. Let's see if we can buy 20 boxes. This will cost us about 2 million. So I'm definitely going to buy it. It's going to be a lot of my money. So if I get into an accident, it's definitely going to be a big hit. But this is for the video, so let's go. We'll take a look at the end here to see if we actually made a profit. But for now, let's go take a look how easy this is to load. I already parked my ship sideways towards the elevator here for easy loading. I will be using the tractor beams on the ship here, just to have a feel for it. Let's take a look at the cargo. Here's our 20 boxes. Hopefully they all fit on the elevator. Since it's quite a bit, it should be 640 SCUs. There's plenty of space left on the cargo grid here. Let's enter the ship and go take a look if we can fill up the back here. Very cool purple shielding. If you didn't know, you go to the front leg here and you can use this button to enter. I'm not going to give a ship tour. I'm pretty sure everyone has done it before, but I'll walk you through as we go to the cockpit. So you just enter here and you can just click this button. Luckily, they did fix these interactions. I know on the starter ship, it was completely broken. I had to shoot my way out last time just to leave the ship, but it seems like they updated it just for the ship, which makes me very happy. But here is the cockpit. You can enter here and you can use this seat to enter the tracked beam. Super long animation though, but it's fine. I did have a problem entering this seat though. I couldn't find the button to press, so I had to set the key binding. So all that you need to do is go to key bindings, advanced controls, and then scroll up all the way here under the vehicle seats. You can open this. Under enter remote turret 1, I just put number 1 here. And now if I press it, I can actually enter the remote turret. So if you can't find the button, just use that. But let's take a look here. I'm gonna pick up the box, press Q, just so it's a little bit more smooth. Let's see if I can put this somewhere nice. I'm going to fill the top here first, or at least try to. Having some trouble with it. I can't move the turret at all at the moment. For some reason, maybe it's lag. I press Q again, now I can move. Maybe I messed up something. There we go, I can actually reach. I'm still very new, I haven't traded a lot with this ship. Here's our next snapping point. So far, pretty easy to use to track the beam, except maybe some user error. I snapped that one somewhere, I have no idea where, but I'll have a look in a minute on the other turret. Again, the tractor beam stopped working for me. It might be lag, I have no idea. It might actually be my joystick, since I'm moving my joystick up and down. Maybe my joystick's dead zone is not very good. I really didn't know that you can move this with the joystick, but it makes sense since you're moving your ship. So that's something interesting I just learned. Does seem Like you can stack 2 boxes on top of each other at the back here, which is very nice. I think we filled up this whole side, unless I need to come back and take a look at it. But for now, let me just leave that box there and we'll enter the other seat. I'm a bit slow with loading at the moment since I'm not used to the placements, but I'm sure you can speed this up quite a bit once you get the hang of it. Let me just enter this turret here and activate it. It says no power, but currently I'm in the seat and I can use it. I didn't activate it, didn't turn on the power at all, or at least I didn't use the button, but we can still use it. I definitely think I messed up quite a bit. I need to go to the other turret and fix it just so that I can put all the boxes. I managed to fix it, so we've got all of our boxes in the ship now. Let's go deliver and see how much we can make. We are going to Port Tressler. It should take us about 6 minutes to get there, so I'm going to jump over. I have noticed with this ship, when you enter the hangar, you need to be very careful not to hit your front side, since you can clip it quite a bit. The front is very big and you need to take note of it. Also, when I raise the landing gear, it always feels to me like I'm gonna run into things just because a big building is passing in front of me. So I always get scared, but hopefully it is a smooth jump and nobody interdicts us. Usually you want to zigzag your way there, but I'm a bit lazy. I might cut my jump short though, just before we reach microtech, so I don't sit right on top of microtech. Here we go. I'm just going to cut my engines. I just want to make sure that I get a nice cool down. I don't want to sit there while I'm waiting for my quantum drive to cool down. Plus, if you open up your Moby class, you can still reroute and go to Port Tressler directly. No need to jump to an OM, that's super dangerous. Here we go, we're at the station. Let's see if I can actually land in the hangar without clipping my front part. Here's my hangar. I'm going to lower my landing gear. I'll see if I can stick to the top, since I believe the top is way better. Just keep it nice and slow. Hopefully it doesn't clip. I do give it a lot of leeway though. But nice. I'm just gonna land quickly and then I can unload. I'm just making sure to close my doors as fast as possible. All of my money is on the ship at the moment, so maybe not the best to leave the doors open. But there we go. Managed to land safely. I'm gonna unload. I'll start with the bottom boxes here first and then I'll work my way up. I managed to unload this side. You can see there's all the cargo boxes. I will need to use the other side as well. You can see the other side has a couple more boxes. I do think I've got very lucky with the cargo, since yesterday I did check and everything was out of stock. So I got pretty lucky here. It is a little bit difficult fitting the bigger boxes inside there. This should be my last box. You can see the back here is completely clear. Let's go sell. Hopefully we make a decent amount of profit. Here we go. Let's see how much we made in total. Hopefully it's a decent amount. Here's all of my 10. Managed to max it out. Let's say sell. Confirm. I did manage to sell it since it's not here, but I only have 800,000 still, so maybe it bugged out. Let me just open and close my inventory here. There we go, it updated. This run took me about 40 minutes to do and I made 788,000. Definitely very risky to put up so much money. I do think the Railen is a very nice cargo ship, especially with the outside cargo and the tractor beams. It makes loading super easy. If you enjoyed watching me risk almost all of my money on my account, then give this video a like. A big thank you to all the YouTube members. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.